Hi you guys, welcome back to my channel. So this is a get ready with me video in which I'll be showing you how I got ready for the Valentine's Day, and I created a very pretty and soft romantic makeup look for the Valentine's, and I do have a small little vlog for you guys in the end. So yeah, if you want to know how I got ready for the Valentine's, then please do continue watching. And I hope you liked the little romantic intro as well. I tried something new for this video, and yeah. So I'm gonna begin with my hair first. So it is freshly washed, and I'm gonna use this amazing hair tool which I recently discovered, and it was introduced to me by my hairstylist, and she was using this on a client of mine who had super curly hair, and she just straightened and blow dried her hair in just 10 minutes, and I could not believe it. And I asked her what it was that she used, and she suggested this to me, and I've been loving this hair tool for my hair as well. But before using any hair tools with heat on the hair, I always make sure to protect my hair with some heat protectant mist. This is the Be Blunt heat protection mist, which I sprayed on the lengths of my hair, and then I took the straightening slash blow dried brush, and this is from a brand called Jojo Professional. I'll put the link in the description box, and it's amazing. It just straightens and blow dries my hair in just a couple of minutes, and I love the result that it gives. And here you can see how amazing one side of my hair looks with the blow dry. It makes my life super quick and easy, and that's what I love about this product. And also it adds a lot of bounce and volume to my hair. Now I'm just taking the front section like so, like a huge chunk, and I'm just rotating the brush with the hair, and this is gonna add a lot of bounce and volume on the front. And then I clipped it off using a roller and a hair clip. Now I'm going to begin with the makeup. So I'm taking the Sugar Arch Arrival Brow Powder in the shade Cherry Brown to fill in my brows naturally. Since this is a powder, it looks very natural, and it's very easy to fill in your brows as well. Now I'm going to add a bit of glow to my face by using the MAC Strobe Cream in the shade Peach Light, which adds a subtle luminous finish to the skin, which is perfect for the Valentine's. So I'm just taking a little bit of the strobe cream and applying it all over my face. I'm just gonna let that sink into the skin while I do my eye makeup. So I'm just massaging the product very well into the skin, and it's very hydrating and plumping on the skin, and I love this product. Then I'm going to pick up my Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Peanut Butter, and I'm just going to use that to prep my eyes before I apply some eyeshadow. So I'm just applying a little bit on the center of the eyelid as well as under my brow region to make it look more clean and defined. Then I'm going to take my the Drugstore Company Beauty Blender to blend the concealer out. For eyeshadow, I'm taking my current favorite, which is the Drama eyeshadow palette by Myst Cosmetics. I just cannot put this eyeshadow palette down. It is such a gorgeous eyeshadow palette. So I'm first gonna pick up that beautiful matte coral shade on a blending brush. I'm just gonna apply it as a base shadow on all over the eyelid up till the crease of my eyes. So I'm just gonna pack the eyeshadow on top of the eyelids as well as on the crease area. To add a bit more dimension and depth onto the crease, I'm taking my Colorbar Cheek Illusion Blusher in the shade Sweet Scarlet and just gonna apply that only on the crease to add a bit more depth to the eyes. Then I'm gonna pick up this beautiful bronzy copper shade from the same palette, and I'm gonna take it on my ring finger and just tap it mainly on the center of the eyelids to add a bit of sheen to the eyes. Next, I'm taking this Sugar Born to Wing eyeliner in a brown shade and just applying a thick layer of eyeliner on my top lash line using the brush that comes along with the product. And immediately I'm going to take a pencil brush to smudge out the eyeliner. And since this is a brown eyeliner, it's going to look very, very soft and romantic, which is perfect for the Valentine's Day. Once I'm done with one eye, I'm going to move on to the other, doing the exact same thing, creating a thick eyeliner, not creating any wing or anything, just lining my top lash line and smudging it out using a pencil brush. Now to intensify and set the brown eyeliner, I'm using a coordinating matte brown shade from the Drama eyeshadow palette. And I'm taking that on the same pencil brush to intensify the brown on the top lash line as well as to add more dimension and depth to the smokiness that I created. Then I'm going to pick up another pencil brush to just feather out and smoke out the edges of the brown eyeshadow that I just applied, just to make sure that everything looks seamless and blended. Moving on to the face, I'm going to take my Milani Prime Correct Correcting Primer in an orange shade, which helps in adding a bit of color correction to your face as well and also minimizes the look of open pores. So I'm just applying that on the main areas of my face and blending it out using my fingertips. This is a great primer to keep your face oil free and matte throughout the day and to add a nice poreless flawless finish. Then to color correct, I'm taking my PAC Take Cover Concealer in the shade Rusty Orange and just going to focus that on the hyperpigmentation around my mouth, on the dark circles, and as well as on my acne spots. Again, I'm going to pick up my Drugstore Company Beauty Blender to blend the orange color corrector and to create a nice orange tint before I apply my foundation. For foundation, I'm taking one of my favorite foundations, which is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Liquid Foundation in the shade Mahogany. I'm taking a little bit of the foundation on my beauty blender directly from the back of my hand and just dabbing the product all over my face to apply a nice thin layer all over the face. And I love this foundation for its longevity and the kind of finish that it gives. I absolutely love it, and the color match is also great on me. Take the Huda Beauty Overachiever Concealer in the shade Peanut Butter and just gonna pop that on the under eyes, on the inner corners, and also at the outer corners. And also gonna use a little bit of the same concealer to highlight the center of my forehead, the bridge of the nose, the cupid's bow, and my chin. I love this concealer as well. It gives such a beautiful matte finish on my skin, and it's super long lasting as well. So I'm just using the damp beauty blender again to blend everything out. Now to set everything in place, again, I'm going to take one of my favorites. This is the K-Beauty loose setting powder in the shade Olive. So I'm just applying a generous amount of the powder on the under eyes and also around my mouth and on top of my smile lines to make sure that there are no creases on these areas. Once that is done, I'm going to pick up the same Sugar Cosmetics brown gel eyeliner and I'm applying that to the lower waterlines. And since this one is a brown kajal, it's going to be very soft looking on the eyes. Now I'm taking this Sugar Kohl pencil in a purple shade just to add a nice soft pop of color to my lower lash line. So I'm just going to apply thick layer of the kajal on the lower lash line. And this is going to add a nice soft pop of color to this makeup look. And then I'm going to take this matte purple eyeshadow on a pencil brush from the Drama palette to smoke out the purple kajal on my lower lash line and to make the edges look more smoother and soft and blended. Once that is done, I'm just going to brush off all of the excess powder away using a fluffy powder brush and just setting the remainder of the face as well using a light layer of powder. Now I'm taking the Legit lashes from Huda Beauty and I'm taking the volume side to add lots and lots of volume to my top and bottom eyelashes. I've been loving this mascara lately. It adds such nice volume to my lashes. So yeah, since I'm ditching falsies for my date night, I'm just adding tons and tons of mascara for this look. Now I'm going to take the K-Beauty Matte Compact Powder in 190N. So that is the last shade available in this range and I'm going to use that to contour my face. So I'm adding a little bit of the powder to the hollows of my cheeks, on the perimeters of my forehead, on my jawline and also on the sides of my nose to add a bit more sharpness and slenderness to the nose. And this powder is really smooth as well, so I love using this powder. For blusher, I'm using the same Colorbar Cheek Illusion blush in this shade Sweet Scarlet that I used earlier on the eyes. And I'm just going to add that to the apples of my cheeks to add a nice flush of color to the face. And since it is Valentine, it looks super romantic when you add a nice tint to your cheeks. So I'm just adding a lot of blusher. And then I'm going to move on to the highlighter, which is the Wet n Wild Precious Petals highlighter. And just going to apply very tiny amount on the tops of my cheekbones and also on the temples. On my cupid's bow, my chin, and also going to highlight the inner corners of my eyes and my brow bone. For lips, I'm going to take the LA Colors lip liner in the shade Cocoa. This is a retractable lip liner and it's in a deep dark brown shade which complements my skin tone very well. So I'm just using that to line my lips and I'm going slightly above my natural lip line to make my lips look more pouty. For lipstick, I'm going to take the Nykaa mattelicious lip crayon in the shade Jade Rose, which is such a beautiful rosy pink shade, and it went very beautifully with the makeup look that I created and perfect for the Valentine's Day. So I just applied that lipstick all over my lips, and yeah, it went very well with the makeup look. And that is the makeup done. Now I'm gonna lock everything in place using the L'Oreal Infallible Setting Spray. Again, one of my favorites. It helps my makeup to stay for a long time without making it oily or anything. So yeah. Now I'm gonna add some romantic curls to my hair, and for that I'm gonna use my iconic curling wand in 20 mm. So I'm just gonna take few pieces of my hair and start curling it like so away from my face. So I'm working on one side of my hair first, and then I'll move on to the other. So I'm just creating these tight curls first. And now I'm going to move on to the other side, doing the exact same thing, keeping the curls away and outwards from my face. And yeah, likewise I did my whole head except the front bit that I clipped using the roller and the hair clip. Here I'm just running my fingers through the curls to loosen them up and make them look more softer and not so tight. And again, I'm going to take the curling iron again to curl the front sections. And yeah, again using my fingers to just comb through the curls and make them look more softer and romantic looking. And this hairstyle stayed on for solid 3 to 4 days until I washed off my hair, and I loved how the curls looked. I'm gonna take the Vella Mystify hairspray and just applying that on the curls to just make them more long lasting, and so that they don't budge or loosen up throughout the night. And of course, I had to use my Body Shop Vanilla Body Mist for my date night. So I'm just spraying that on the sides of my neck and also on my wrist. I love this body mist. It smells so delicious and stays on forever. And who am I without a lip gloss, right? So I'm taking the balm plump your pucker lip gloss in the shade Exaggerate, which is like a nude pink lip gloss, and just adding that to the centers of my mouth. So yeah, now I feel like the makeup look is complete and looks perfect for my date night. And yeah, that is the finished makeup look which I wore on Valentine's Day. Such a beautiful and romantic makeup look for a date night. I completely loved how my makeup and the outfit and everything turned out on this day. And yeah, this is it, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed watching the get ready with me. And I do have a small vlog at the end, so keep on watching and make sure to give it a huge thumbs up, comment, and do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more such beauty content. And I shall see you guys soon in my next video. Bye.